Our PBA champions, LA Tenorio and Joe Devance. Good morning to both of you, LA and JDV. Pards, thank you. Thank you both. I know we were supposed to talk about your recent championship in the Governor's Cup in the PBA. Congratulations, by the way. But sad news, tragic news with the turn of events. Of course, as we pay tribute to the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Let's start. LA, you're wearing a Kobe Bryant shirt. Yes. You've played with Kobe Bryant.
I played with him. I think that was 2011,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Big
yeah,
Dome.
The Big Dome.
What was your reaction nung nalaman mong kanina nung nakita mo yung news na Kobe Bryant has passed away?
Yeah, when I woke up, akala ko nagjo-joke lang yung mga...
Akala mo fake news?
Akala ko fake news lang talaga eh. That Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. So, sino man maniniwala in the morning na yun yung first news na makikita mo. And then when I opened the news, it's real. I was like, wow, what a day. So I checked my social media and everything.
Yeah.
Everything is about Kobe, and it's really sad. I mean, it's sad because yes, it's Kobe, but it's more so with the daughter. I mean, as a father,
yes,
and as a family man also.
Yeah, and I see you with your kids. You teach them basketball, and we see Kobe on social media. He coaches his daughter Gianna. Yeah,
and I think Gigi is a future basketball also. She's a competitor also. So I think we really lost not only like a competitor or like a talagang legend. I think we lost a great man, you know, a great family man, great inspiration to everyone, not only on our generation, but, you know, the upcoming basketball players also, the aspiring basketball players also. So, wow, it's really sad. I don't know. I really don't know what to say.
Yeah. JDV, how about you? You also got to meet Kobe. You're very emotional right now as I look at you and when I talk to you, because you were telling me how inspirational Kobe Bryant was to you in your basketball career. You're teary-eyed right now. First of all, how did you find out the news and your reaction when you found out that Kobe Bryant has died?
I woke up early and my alarm went off, and I was gonna hit the snooze button, and the last message, I checked my messages, and the last message I saw was died. So, and it was from my sister, so right away, I thought, the worst, like I thinking my parents, or something like that died. And so I checked it, and she said it was Kobe, and I was like, again, like, yeah, right, that's...
You thought it wasn't.
How's that? Yeah, like that's not possible. Yeah, and sure enough, I turned on the TV, CNN, everywhere, and everybody's talking about it, and it's just one of those things where, you think that people are invincible, or you're always gonna think that tomorrow is gonna come, and I mean, to everybody, tomorrow's not promised, and it's just one of those things where reality hits. And I just saw a picture that Casey Montero put up and Denise Laurel put up about Kobe and his daughter. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You being, of course, having kids as well, having, I see you as well, how close you are with your family, with your kids. You teach them basketball the same way Kobe, goes to the NBA games, goes to the practices, di ba, LA? Ikaw, tanungin kita, LA, I know it's hard. It's again, in case you're just watching, we were supposed to talk about you guys just winning the championship. But sad news in the world of sports. Kobe Bryant, definitely a Hall of Famer, an NBA icon, the face of the Lakers. He's been with one franchise his whole entire career, 20 years in the NBA with the LA Lakers. Ano yung impact ng isang Kobe Bryant sa isang LA Tenorio?
Well, the impact of Kobe, grabe, yung impact niya sa akin personally. I mean, I'm not really an Kobe Bryant fan, but I'm a fan of Kobe in a way na he's really a competitor.
Yung Mamba mentality
Yung
niya,
Mamba
no?
mentality niya, how he plays the game, how how he leads the team. I mean, not only with his scoring, but his presence or his ability to uh, to make things work for his team also. So, maraming klase. Sinabi mo sa akin kanina, sinabi mo na he's a future Hall of Famer, a legend. I think more than that, he's a hero. I mean, he's really a hero, not only for all the basketball players in the whole world, but I think all the athletes.
You're right. He is a hero because he is someone who transcends the world of basketball. He is more than just a basketball legend, as you said. And he's just getting started with life. He retired from the NBA 2016. How about you, Joe? What kind of an impact? I know it's hard to speak about it without being so emotional, but the impact to you of a Kobe Bryant as when you were growing up, watching Kobe, win those championships, hit those game-winning shots.
There was 3 people that I actually really learned the triangle from. It was Coach Tim, Kobe, and Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom and Kobe were the guys that I studied and really just helped me, with the process of learning the triangle so fast. I mean, I studied them. I built my game around Lamar Odom. And I literally studied these guys and kind of just learned the game through them. And even when Lamar Odom had his stuff a while back, I felt the need to kind of reach out to him as a brother, hey, I'm here if you need me. And I know he wasn't gonna see it, you know what I mean? But it was just, and that's how I feel right now. I feel like I just lost a brother, I mean, I literally feel like he was there with me, and I'm sure everybody around the world feels the same way and stuff like that. But again, just for me, all the great memories he's given us in basketball, all that's great. But just to see the person he really was, to see how educated he was, how passionate he was about people, about the game. His family is inspiring, and if there was one thing I think a learning lesson from this is really enjoy life and love one another, enjoy your family and stuff. Don't take life for granted. So.
Okay, Joe. What were your impressions? Kasi we always hear, sabi mo nga, you weren't a Kobe fan, LA. And you can love him or hate him. He obviously had haters. But what was your impression muna when you saw Kobe first play, Kobe Bryant play? Joe?
Well, I mean, he was a phenom already coming out of high school, right? So I remember when he first played, it was just one of those things where, I mean, you were amazed because he was a kid. He was a kid playing against men, I think he didn't play well that first game, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was still just one of those things where you're just amazed at the fact that he was there and he's a kid, So little did we know he's gonna, be
one of the greatest ever,
One of the greatest ever, So.
Yeah. How about you, LA? Kasi like what Joe said, he was struggling in this first games, and even in the playoffs, he airballed some shots, right? And then now looking at his highlights, he's like Jordan-esque, sort of, because Kobe has won 5 titles, scoring champion twice. Ikaw naman, LA.
Well, my impression, I remember that time, parang hindi ako makapaniwala, fresh from high school going to the
Bata
NBA.
pa, no?
I think he was the first high school player to go to the NBA
yes.
that way. So even though, he struggles in the first few games, but still, from high school to NBA, medyo ibang klase.
yun, no?
So he's already a phenom back then. But again, you're right. I mean, he's, for me, closest really to Michael Jordan's game is really Kobe Bryant, how he plays. How he thinks.
Yun nga, yung moves niya, yung
Moves, everything.
mentality. Sabi mo nga, you said, Joe, the triangle, but the way Kobe, his mentality, he's a killer on the court. That's why they call him the Black Mamba. He has that killer instinct, right? He's just persistent. Did you like that about what kind of moves or mentality did you want to, emulate from Kobe Bryant? Was that the Mamba mentality, Joe?
Honestly, it was just just being a competitor is what I wanted to emulate.
Yeah.
I mean, because of course, I'm not as talented or athletic as he is, So, but just being a competitor is something that I could, emulate from him. So.
And you were telling me backstage earlier that one of your favorite moments was when he injured his Achilles because he still went to the free throw. Yeah, tell us about that. Yeah,
he still went to the free throw line. I mean, that just shows the warrior he is. I mean, anybody else would have probably just left, right? Just right then and there.
Just lie down,
lie down and maybe get carried off the court, But I mean, he shot his free throws and walked off, So that just shows the warrior and the character that he's played his whole career with. So,
how about you, LA?
For me, well, number one is being a competitor. Yun talaga yung, when you say Kobe Bryant, he's a competitor.
Doesn't want to lose.
Doesn't want to lose, the Mamba mentality. But for me, I think one of the characteristics of Kobe Bryant also that I like is really the leadership. Maybe we don't know, but maybe may ibang teammates, na ayaw sa kanya. But a lot of his former teammates was really talking about his leadership. Leadership not only
on the court, but
on
he
the
leads
court.
by example, diba?
Exactly.
Yung sa practice, yeah.
Siguro yun yung legacy. If I'm gonna leave legacy here in the Philippine basketball, I wanted, it's like Kobe Bryant. I mean, like being a competitor, he's always there in the game. He doesn't take a break. The moment that he went on a break is really with an injury.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So,
yes. Yeah.
And then, and again, the leadership. Yun lang naman yung legacy na gusto natin na maiwan. And that's what I like with Kobe Bryant. Again, just like what Joe said, we don't have talent like Kobe Bryant, like shoot the fadeaways,
Dunks, yeah. Yeah.
So, wala eh. But yun lang, yung being a competitor and a leader.
Yeah.
Yun talaga yung makukuha mo sa kanya eh.
And that you both had the chance to meet Kobe Bryant. He's been here several times. We lost count because ang dami ng events. There were so many times that he came here. Particularly that All-Star game, the PBA All-Stars against Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul. I remember that at the Big Dome. How was it like, LA? Nung una mo nakita si Kobe?
Wow, it was really like, parang as a basketball player, it's like a...
Surreal?
Yep, it's like a Disneyland for you. It's like you're in the happiest place on earth that time. Plus playing against them, changing sweat with Kobe and a lot of NBA players. It was really fun. I mean, that was one of my, I think as a basketball player, dream come true for me.
You were still with Alaska then, I remember.
was still with Alaska
you were still
that time. So,
was there a time na nagbantayan kayo ni Kobe during the game? Or you match up?
because everyone wants to guard Kobe. So,
talaga? Like, nagkaroon ba ng time among you and your peers sa PBA?
everyone-
Parang, ako bantay kay Kobe, may ganun ba?
everyone
Really? Okay.
wants to, like, Don, Arwin was there, even Mark was there. So, lahat talaga gusto bantayan si Kobe. So, and then that time, he was really very accommodating with the fans because he really loves Philippines. So, every time he's here, I think nandun ako sa event niya.
Every event, you were there.
Every
diba?
event. Kasi, basically Nike was,
Yeah.
was organizing all the events of Kobe. But, every event, if not, I'm watching, I was there with him in the court. So, I was looking all my pictures. Hindi ko mahanap yung ibang mga pictures ko with him. But, I had a lot of opportunity na makasama si Kobe. And it's really like, you're like with Michael Jordan. For me, that's with Michael Jordan already. Kasi hindi na naman natin makasama si Michael Jordan. So, iba yung iba yung charisma niya, iba yung when you see him, it's really different. Different feeling when you see other NBA player. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's really different pag nakikita mo siya. The way he talks, the way he talks, it's like parang you can see the competitiveness in him. Na parang may
May swag,
may gigil eh.
gigil,
May gigil
oo.
na even though na may sinasabi siya na parang inspirational talks.
Yeah.
It's like he's really different.
How about you, Joe? The time that you met Kobe, how was it like?
It was around the same time. It was actually the same.
2011 at the Big Dome, the same
yeah.
event. Yeah,
We
the
were
All-Star.
teammates, I think, in Alaska.
Yeah, we was teammates, and I wasn't on that All-Star team, but I had tickets to the game, and I was right there front row, kind of sitting on the scores table and everything. So it was cool, for them to, walk by and they shake my
hands,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool for me to share that arena with them. It was my mindset back then, though. It was just one of those. I was still young, so I was like, in my head, I'm like, man, I might be able to take these guys. I don't want to take a picture with them. You know what I mean? Like that's what my mindset was back then. So I didn't even want to take a picture, with them. And looking back on it now, I wish I had did that just to to have some memories. So, but I mean, again, that's just life. That's just one of those things where you think you might have the opportunity to do something, and then it's all taken away from you. So.
Fondest memory, I know you mentioned about the Achilles, but your fondest memory of Kobe Bryant. Kasi ang dami. There was that dunk contest when he won, put between his legs. Was that a lot of buzzer-beating shots? What was your fondest memory of Kobe?
One of mine was when he threw. I'm sure you guys remember when he threw the alley-oop to Shaq. Remember?
Against Portland.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the game went, and
Yeah,
then Shaq done, and then they came running down.
Yeah.
That's for me is one of my fondest memories of Kobe.
That was when I think he jumped also on Shaq that time. Yeah, that was in the Western
That was
Conference
special.
Finals.
That was
Yeah.
special.
How about you, LA? Go.
Me, I have a lot of fondest memories with Kobe, but I think the one that I like is really his last game, scoring 61 points. It's like, as
60,
a
oh.
player, yun yung dream mo eh, na with your last game, you'll give everything, and then you'll
You want to leave it on a high note?
aside from the win, I mean, diba, 61 points in your last
60,
game.
60.
60
crazy.
points
Yeah.
in your last game. That's crazy. I mean,
Crazy.
and how old is he back then? His
Parang
last
late
game,
30s
it's
na,
like
yeah,
late
38,
30s.
yeah.
And then a lot of injuries already.
Yes, after the Achilles.
After the Achilles, there's a lot of injuries. And then during his last game, he scored 61 points. It just showed that how competitive you are, how relentless you are. You leave everything on the floor. Yun yung hindi ko makakalimutan sa kanya. It's like, that last game, I was really looking at his shoes. Yung retirement shoes niya na Kobe Bryant, and it was really sold out for the game. And I was asking, everyone na nakakuha ng Nike shoes.
Swerte. Oo.
Swerte talaga. And then, fortunately, hindi ako nakakuha. But that was, the epitome of a hero, a legend of Kobe Bryant.
Oh, pareho din kayo. He has this impact, yung Mamba basketball. Ikaw din may basketball clinic ka din, no? What do you want to say? Because we see a lot of messages to Kobe Bryant, fans all over the world. Ikaw, LA. I'll start with LA, Joe. Look into this, and then you start with Dear Kobe. What do you want to tell Kobe and his impact to you?
Well, dear Kobe, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for inspiring not only me but a lot of basketball players all over the world. Thank you for being a competitor, showing a lot of people how competitive you are, showing a lot of, especially our generations, showing kung paano ka maglaro ng basketball. Pinakita mo kung paano talaga ang laro ng basketball ngayon. You changed the game of basketball. for me, you're a hero. You're not only a legend and a future Hall of Famer. You are a hero, not because you're a basketball player, but as a father and as a family man. So we will surely miss you, and your legacy, your being a competitor will
Live on forever.
Live on forever. So thank you, Kobe.
Thank you, LA. Joe, your turn. Your message to Kobe Bryant, and start with Dear Kobe.
Dear Kobe, thank you for life. Thank you for inspiring a world of just somebody who truly needed a hero. You were our hero for our generation and generations to come. So I thank you. You're going to continue to inspire others after this tragic situation. So again, I thank you. Rest in peace to you, to your daughter, and everyone else that was involved in the accident. And our prayers are with your family, and we will continue to live on with your legacy. I promise you that. So, long live Kobe.
Thank you so much. Heartfelt messages, of course, to the Black Mamba, dying at the age of 41 years old with his daughter, 13-year-old Gianna, in a tragic helicopter crash in Calabasas, California, just 50, 60 kilometers away from LA. Wow, thank you so much. I know we're supposed to talk about your championship. Congratulations again for being Governor's Cup champions again. And thank you for being here and sharing your moments, memories with Kobe, about Kobe Bryant.
Thank you.
Thank you. Again, we just had PBA champions in the Governor's Cup, Baranggay Ginebra's L.A. Tenorio and team captain Joe Devance.